Hello friends, welcome back. Today I would like to share with you the fifth point, which is not entertaining negative emotion. As you all know, emotions are a problem for not just ordinary people, even it's a problem for practitioners. We have inherited emotions, such as negative emotions, for many lifetimes. Therefore, it becomes very difficult to just get rid of these emotions. No matter what, we have to try our best to initially to get control of our emotions, and eventually we have to try to get rid of emotion, which is not impossible. When we are overwhelmed by emotions, this will not just bring suffering to others, it brings also pain to oneself. It is something that we should never try to be part of. Everybody says that emotion is very powerful, so it is difficult to overcome. Yeah, it may be true on one hand. On other hand, emotion itself is not powerful. We are the one who nurture emotion. We are the one who make emotion strong and powerful. For instance, if you let emotion go from negative emotion go from our from us, where does this emotion go? There's no place to go. So in fact, emotions are vulnerable as long as we don't host them. The moment we host emotion, it becomes powerful. So now, let me explain to you what are the reasons why we are not able to deal with emotion effectively. Firstly, when emotion arises, we somehow, even we notice, we tend to take for granted. We may think that it is not harmful, so we don't really bother. Secondly, when emotion takes root inside us, then it becomes harder to overcome emotion. And finally, when emotion is fully established in us, it becomes very difficult to get rid of emotion. And this is the reason why many people somehow imprisoned by this emotion. So how we deal with this emotion? There could be many ways. It's not just my way or there's no other way. There could be many ways one can deal with emotions. So I would say, in my opinion, it might be helpful, but you have to see which way is better. It's not just one way or my way. There are so many ways. So what I will do, to deal with if I'm asked how I will deal with emotions. So firstly, I'll be mindful. We have to be mindful all the time. We have to be careful all the time. So the moment emotion comes, we have to immediately notice. Second, we have to bring antidote, effective and powerful antidote to deal with this emotion. So we have to make sure that emotion does not grow inside us. Finally, we have to be very vigilant all the time. We have to make sure that the moment we get when we get rid of emotions, we have to make sure that emotions do not come back. This is what happens. We may able to get rid of emotion for a moment, and it's like a thief. It will always try to break into your house. So emotion will always try its best, to invade us and make our life miserable. The function of emotion, negative emotion, is only to make us suffering. That is the whole purpose of emotion. So we have to be good at it, and we have to be deal with. We have to be wise and make sure that mindful that emotion never comes back to us, because negative emotions will make our life meaningful, and less meaningful emotion makes our life painful. For all this reason, we should never host negative emotion, and make sure that we are mindful and vigilant all the time. And this is one of the way that we could deal with emotion. Thank you. Next time I will share more thoughts with you. Thank you. Have a nice day.